My name is Matt Ramsay. I'm a foreman with Chandos Construction. In 2018, I fell off a wall and I suffered a brain bleed on the right side of my head, and I count myself extremely lucky in that if you suffer that, there's only a 50% chance that you're actually gonna get up and walk away, and I did. Working with Lee and Rick, one of the things that they gave me the most, I think, would be perspective. And it's just understanding that the recovery process is a journey. Things don't happen overnight.
When Matt came off the initial injury and we put him on modified duties, you know, I could see that he was struggling, and we were kind of at that plateau, and I felt that he needed more, so I approached Lee about potential programs.
We decided that we needed to do more. Matt and I talked at the time, and I asked him directly what his plan was, and he told me, I want to get back to being a construction foreman. I said to him at the time, I think it's reasonable, and that was the start of the rehab program for him.
Lee was quite, you know, advantageous about getting him into a program that would benefit both us as well as Matt.
There was a lot of good communication between myself, Rick, and even going through the Millard program, and they were pretty keen to listen to, you know, how was it working.
It's not all about, you know, the worker's injured now and we got to get him better and, you know, shuffle him out the door. It's about there's more to this, you know. There's a personal side to the story, and, you know, I really focus on that. You know, here's a father with 4 kids, and, you know, at the end of the day, you know, you have to look at that side of it as well.
If I was having an off day, Rick was always, hey, you know what, give me a call, doesn't matter, any time of day, we can talk it out. And Lee had very much the same attitude. So, I mean, that's what, to me, collaboration is. It's not, you know, just having a once a week or once a month meeting. It's, you know, to know that there's a system in place that you can lean on when you need it.
It took a lot of different modalities and a lot of effort from different people to get him to where he is today. But ultimately, at the end of the day, it took Matt.
When you commit to the recovery and you engage in it as a worker, and you have the support from the employer and the WCB, I think, you know, there's a lot of things possible.
I hope that, you know, other employers learn from this, and really at the end of the day, you need to sort of engage and be part of the process and ensure good communication throughout the claim.
I think that Lee, Rick, and we did an excellent job of coming up with a plan and a strategy that would work, and they were an excellent support group for me to execute that plan. And I'm extremely grateful for their assistance, for their friendship, and for their help.